Today, my lovelies, we are going to read Miss Maple Seeds, and I have brought this book outside in front of my garden. So we're going to read all about Miss Maple and her seeds today from a lovely, lovely location. And let's begin. Miss Maple Seeds, Story and Pictures by Eliza Wheeler. So here we have a dedication page, and she says, "For my drawing teachers, Charlie Loom, Amy Fichter, David Sossel, the late Karen Johnson, and her dad." On a bright August morning, Miss Maple flies home. She has hurried ahead of the flock to get ready for her guests. So here we are, look at her. She is on a bird, flying. Now I think this is going to be a fantasy story because I don't know of anybody who can actually fly on a bird, but look, here's her house. She's getting it ready, and it looks like she lives in a tree, and that is pretty cool. Miss Maple has traveled all summer long searching the land for orphan seeds that got lost during the spring planting. She hopes to help them grow strong here in her tall maple tree and get ready for next year's planting. She learned each seed by heart, all similar, yet none the same. "Take care, my little ones," Miss Maple says, "for the world is big and you are small." And on this page, boys and girls, this is really cool. She's got all these different types of seeds listed. So we have a poppy seed, which is like a little tiny black dot. And this is wild rice, a maple seed. These ones you'll see they call them helicopters. A water lily, a pine seed that'll grow a pine tree. You have a bean seed. So if you like to eat beans, you'll notice this shape. They look like that because when you eat the beans, you're really eating the seed. So beans, impatiens, those are a type of flower that love the shades, and they come in white and red and pinks and purples, and they love to grow in the shade. Here we have an apple seed. Those are what you find in the middle of your apple. And a raspberry seed. We have a lupin seed. Actually, Miss Szymanski is going to be putting some lupin seeds in her garden pretty soon, and some poppy seeds. They have a sunflower seed, again, that you can eat or plant and grow a flower. They have an acorn. These come from oak trees, and they grow up big and strong. Here we have corn. So those corn kernels that you eat, boys and girls, once again, you're really eating the seeds. Peas. Once again, peas and lentils. Here we have a buttercup seed. So if you see these leaves right here, these ones with the 5, these are actually buttercups. So, and over here, hold on, look. I have one blooming. So I have a buttercup already in bloom. I try to keep the buttercups out of my actual garden because they tend to choke things. But here on the edge, well, I don't mind them so much. All right, so there we have a buttercup seed, a tomato seed, a honeysuckle seed. Honeysuckles grow a vine, and that vine smells very, very sweet. A pumpkin seed. So you get pumpkins from those, and again, you can toast them and eat them. And then they have a fern seed. Ferns are shady, frondy plants. They're green, and they really like the shade. All right. Miss Maple takes them on field trips to learn about being a seed. Some will be carried by the river and land in soft, muddy soils. Friends of the river will help them bloom in safe places. So here we have water lilies. You see the lily pads that the frogs like to sit on? If you go to South Park Lake by the Botanical Gardens, you'll see there used to be a lot of lily pads, and you could see the water lilies. They tour the grassy field and thick forests. Many seeds will be blown here, where rich soil keep their pods healthy, and the sun and rain will help them grow tall. In bustling gardens, seeds must take care to stay clear of weedy characters. So I'm talking about with those weeds because they will choke them out. Some things, again, they're flowers, but too much of them, and they need to be taken away. And like I say that I don't mind buttercups in the grass, or on the edge of my garden, but in the middle of it, no, they just take over and then choke out the things like my strawberries, my little white flowered strawberry plants right here. Soon, boys and girls, once the strawberries start to grow, I will show you what they look like. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the page. Snuggled in each night, Miss Maple reads flower tales by firefly light, excuse me. Before going to bed, she whispers, "Take care, my little ones, for the world is big and you are small." You can see she's got the fireflies here, and oh, look, she's got all of her seeds in their little beds. She's getting them ready for the world. Winter comes with the snow, a time to stay cozy and dry. Neighborhood friends gather to share their supplies of her maple syrup, old corn husks, and juicy fruit rinds. Together, they pass the long months with stories and songs. And so look at who her friends are. There's her bird, and we've got a bunny and a mouse, and it looks like we've got a beaver perhaps, and those are Miss Maple's friends. When spring comes, thunderstorms pour curtains of rain. "Don't be afraid, raindrops help us grow," Miss Maple says to the seeds. They learn to dance and burrow down into the muddy ground. Look, she's so happy. And the seeds, in fact, Miss Szymanski had to water her garden this morning because it hasn't rained, and I did plant some seeds and some bulbs, and I want them to grow big and strong. So I basically made it like it was raining this morning in my garden. On a windy May morning, the last spring petals drift down from the sky. The time has come for Miss Maple to send her seeds off to find roots of their own. Oh, and there she is. She's got her pot and she's getting ready. Now she has to send the seeds off and see what's going to happen next. They set out on an exciting new journey into the wide unknown. Some seeds will take root in nearby gardens, while others will travel on distant winds and faraway tides. And there she is. She's scattering her seeds. Miss Maple has given them guidance and love, and now her part in their story has come to an end. They say their goodbyes with sweet memories past and bright futures ahead. So there she is. She's sending more seeds out onto the water, because that is how some of seeds go. They spread on the water. Some spread in the air, and some need animals to help them spread. As Miss Maple gazes out across the land below, she whispers, "Take care, my little ones, for the world is big and you are small. But never forget, even the grandest of trees once had to grow up from the smallest of seeds." So see, even the great big trees, they come from a very, very small seed. Into the evening, she sips her green tea in the quiet hollow of an old maple tree. But the end of each season is a start to the next. One summer morning, Miss Maple grabs her willow-wheat hat, whistles a merry tune, and sets off to follow the faraway call of other lost seeds waiting to be found. Oh, and there she is. She's on her bird. She's getting ready. Look, her birds are ready. They've got their little nests on their back to catch the seeds or put the seeds on. And there they go. All right, boys and girls, my little ones, you are going to grow up big and strong. And here is our story for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Again, as always, Miss Szymanski and her garden miss you very, very much. And I hope to talk to you all soon. Bye.